Hey guys, what's going on? This is Crusade, and welcome to Crusvde Plays Minecraft. This is going to be hopefully a pretty long series, and we're going to be pretty much just playing vanilla Minecraft. There are 0 mods in this pack. Oh, my FOV does need to get changed though here. Um, and we're gonna lock it on hard difficulty. And I want to do that on camera so you guys can see that this world is 100% locked and it's going to stay on here until I decide that I'm no longer playing. So one thing that I did want to do in this world was kind of just go absolutely crazy. There will be a survival multiplayer series, but I want to make sure that I am respecting everybody on there and not just recording because there's nobody else that records on that server as far as what I know right now. But I would like to be one of the first ones to do it, and I shouldn't say first ones to do it, but I'd like to be somebody that does it and has fun with it. And just something to keep me a little bit more busy. I've tried recording before, and recording is not really my strong suit, mainly because it's like hard talking to yourself for quite a while, for very long periods of time, I should say. But I wanted to give it a shot and see how things go. So yeah, how are things? It's been a minute. I am no longer playing Overwatch. I am now a League of Legends gamer. Maybe we'll have some League of Legends videos that go up on the channel at some point. But right now, I like to just stick to Minecraft. Maybe I'll stream League if I do play, or some things on the multiplayer server. But what I wanted to try to do is make sure that everything I do is mostly on camera. Maybe without mining. Mining is probably the only thing I don't want to have recorded. But I do like this little layout here. We got a nice little... That was scaring me. I didn't know what that noise was. That was the music. I don't normally play with the music on, so I'm going to play with it and kind of see how things go. I also haven't heard new Minecraft music yet. Very loud. So let's get some basic tools going here. And yeah. So I think what my immediate thoughts are is that I'm going to make more of an island base. And I kind of want to do that because for my multiplayer server right now, I'm kind of in a swampland, and I don't want to say kind of just winging it, but it is a bit different than what I'm doing here. And I'm getting good FPS right now. Wow. Oh, my V-Sync's on, that's why. Let me just turn, whoops. That's fine. Off, apply. I don't want V-Sync on. It messes with my screen here. I kind of notice when it's on because things look slightly choppy to me. I know that's the entire purpose of VSync, is to not do that, is to make the line in the screen go away. But we've got a decent enough hardware where if I just limit it, it should be fine. Yeah, so I've always wanted to do a Let's Play series and like actually go into kind of just having something to record and something to maintain. And the main reason why I've never really done it before is the fact that my life's just been so freaking busy. So we could talk about college, we could talk about work, we could talk about moving. Like there's so many things that just kind of just didn't allow me to record at all for the last however many years. And we're gonna give it a shot now, see how it goes. So yeah, so like I said, this base I want to more or less kind of wing it and just kind of see how things go. I don't want to copy ETH though. I know Etho's kind of got his man cave going on in his base. To be fair, I don't watch much of his series nowadays. When I was growing up, I did every single day between him and Direwolf. They were both YouTubers that I was watching pretty much all the time. And then I got into the loop of Minecraft. So I was watching Generic B back in the day. I was watching Doc M, BOO. BOO was definitely one of my favorites back then. Zisto, I forgot about Zisto. If I could watch Zisto right now, I probably would, but well, I can. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. But sometimes you just move on, and that's pretty much how it goes. Luckily, we got some apples here. Make another axe here. Why not? Okay. So yeah, Zisto was somebody that I used to watch quite a bit, especially when they were on the Feed the Beast server. The Feed the Beast server was pretty interesting. And unironically, I still do play a very old modded Minecraft version. Maybe I should record it one day to just kind of show what I've done in that world. I've had that server, or I shouldn't say server, but that survival world going for about a year and a half now, almost 2 years, and I've been kind of just touching it when I can, and then I don't touch it for months. But the reason why I like that pack is the fact that it's got a lot of content on it, and it's kind of like a throwback to old Minecraft for me. So I really like playing things like that. Going back and seeing how Minecraft used to be, and then still playing where there's like enough mods that it's got quite a bit of content for me. Yeah, I do miss that. That is definitely something I would like to go back and do. If I could run any Minecraft server right now, I'd probably run a 147 Feed the Beast server and just have a bunch of friends on there. But the pack is so old, and the log4j issue I don't want to really take a risk with. Although I'd probably be fine, just not exposing the server, but it is what it is. Eventually have to move on from older mod packs. Speaking of which, we will go into at some point, and oh, it's getting dark already. Maybe we should mine. Okay. Yeah, let's get underground here. Before I start dying. And then the other thing we really need to find... Whoa, how did this grow that fast? That was crazy. The other thing that we need to find is some wool. I definitely need to get some wool going quick. And while I'm at it, since it is getting dark, let's get a sword going. Oops. I have no inventory mods. This is going to be a little bit hard. Okay. Let's go underground. Actually, no, let's go underground. We're gonna mine quick. And good thing we did, because we just hit coal. Alright. Torch, please. One down here, and let's get some up here. Just so the mobs don't start spawning on this little mini island. I don't think that's enough. Whoops. Should have probably grabbed a couple more. Alright, let's start this back in here. Couple more torches. And light up this mini island here. Do kind of like that I spawned an island like this. I think I need one more torch. Oops, I do have 6 for it. I'm also not used to the pack, or I shouldn't say the pack, the resource pack, because I typically play with one. But for the sake of being strictly vanilla, we're going to keep it off. I want to be completely vanilla this time around. So every single thing that I typically could do with having mods on, I am going to keep off. So inventory management, even maps, I'm not going to have a map go. I don't like the look of the little overlay. So we'll create some notes, and that's how I'm gonna know where things are. I'm gonna write down coordinates and be old fashioned. I think that would be the best way to go about it. So we'll see how it goes. Speaking of which, I probably should write down the coordinates that I have right now. All right. Now that I got Obsidian installed and it's dark out, we're going to actually try to go mining and get things going really quick. Before I do eat more of these, let me just get some seeds so that way I don't eat them. And the nice thing is that we got a bunch of coal in here, so we don't really have to go too crazy trying to find coal. And in fact, we could probably just start making copper tools already. Yeah, there's some copper right there. Do I have enough cobble? Nope. Trying to rush things a little bit here. All right. Cobble. And now we have a furnace. Let's throw that on top for now. Throw the coal in there. And I can't mine that yet. I think you need a stone pickaxe to mine that. All right. Let's get that. Okay. And now we can mine this. And let's get that going. There we go. Ah, nice. A little bit faster. Going through this and like actually starting a brand new vanilla world from scratch is honestly something I have not done in probably about, I want to say, close to 10 years. Kind of insane. 10 years of just no survival Minecraft. Even on just a single player server. I shouldn't say single player server, but and that is probably the only thing I might end up doing at some point, is moving this entire world to a server. Mainly because like I do home labbing a bit, so having it on a server would probably be a little bit better as far as power. I shouldn't say power consumption. What am I saying? Home labs use a lot of power. As far as making sure the performance on this machine is pretty good. But if I'm going to be honest, I am really not slamming this computer at all. In fact, I'm only at 22% CPU usage, and GPU is barely even being touched. So I don't think there's really too much cause for concern with that. So we might luck out and not have to move it at some point. But with the modded, I probably will host that on the server, just to be safe. Let me throw this in here. You got some lapis going already. Look at this. So yeah, let's talk about the last time I played a survival Minecraft instance. Last time I played it was, I believe, 2015 or 2016. It was around that time. And the only reason why I know that is because I was still playing basketball. I was still in high school. And I was, 10 years ago, I was still in high school. But quickly, 2 more years. And then it had been 10 years since I've been in high school in general. It's just crazy to think that time goes that fast. But all right, so back to the point of trying to explain when the last time I played Minecraft was. I last played Minecraft before the Elytra came out. So that was Minecraft 1.7 or 1.8. I forget what version the Elytra came out, but I did not have it in a survival server or survival single players world. And yeah, it's been quite a while. So luckily, one of my buddies, my buddy Andrew, invited me to play on a server, and unironically, it is the same server that I got banned off years and years and years ago. I was a dummy, as many people were. I was also young and uninformed. I shouldn't say that. I was young and just not developed. Let's just say that. my brain was not in a great spot. ADHD was going all over the place, and I also pulled off probably one of the largest pranks on that server. Probably still to this day. I'm not honestly sure if that's true. Essentially, what I did was to Andrew, I took about 20,000 signs and placed them across its entire survival island, and quite literally griefed it to obliteration. The entire I shouldn't say the server. It was pretty close. The server probably was gonna start lagging. Oh, we're gonna turn around here. The server was probably about to start crashing and start lagging and stuff because of how much I placed down. If you went anywhere near that island with a bad computer, you just weren't playing Minecraft anymore. You were watching a PowerPoint. And it was pretty intense. I won't lie. I don't think I'll do that again. Mainly because it was quite destructive, and not only that, but like probably pissed off a lot of people on that server after. So I feel very, very bad. I'll never do that again. However, falling anvils, I can't not promise that one. I found that to be very funny. Kind of like Etho. But alas, I am not going to steal that from him, so I'll have to get creative and figure out a way to really just have fun with it. Maybe make it into a mini game. In fact, I'm kind of thinking that's going to be a thing now. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting some iron now. We're gonna throw gems and stuff like that up there. Let's try to be somewhat organized here. Get another chest going, and we're gonna throw, I think, just blocks in here. Get all my items out. Keep middle clicking, and I don't have anything to sort. Put food here, saplings here. Oh, this is actually kind of nice not having everything just go for you. Oh, let me plant some bamboo. I do want to get that going. All right. And let me see if I get some seeds here. I don't think we're gonna get any seeds. Can we get lucky and get one? Oh no. Just one, please. This one? Ah, there we go. Alright. We got some wheat going. Very slowly, though. Oh, I need another piece of wood here. It has been forever since I've done a survival series. I will not lie. Like I said before, I literally have not played in years and years and years and years and years. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Get that out of my other hand for now. So are these just like leaf litter? I've never seen leaf litter before. It looks like something from Biomes of Plenty for me. That's how much Minecraft has changed. It's like some of these things look like they've been in mods, and then some things just don't. All right, I want to see. Well, I need more iron still. Let's get a better pickaxe going here too. Oh, I already got it. Get a pickaxe, and we're gonna throw that back in here. And we're gonna start trying to get some more iron. But we need to go to Y minus, I think it's not 12, I think it's 16 for iron. It's honestly crazy seeing how much this game has changed. Here's a skeleton. So I'm going to be a little bit scared because skeletons will hurt right now. My level 24. Getting there. Oh, the marble. It's diorite. Whoops. different item. Diorite's still a pretty cool item. It's a great substitute for quartz, if I'm not mistaken, because quartz is still technically pretty expensive to build with, unless you get tons and tons and tons of it. Which I'm currently needing on the survival multiplayer server. Because I am working on... Oh, here's 16. I am working on building a sugarcane farm, and the sugarcane farm needs observers. I'm also working on a seaweed farm, or kelp farm, whatever you want to call it. And the kelp farm needs observers in order to break blocks. Now, the issue with kelp, and from my understanding of how it works, is that sometimes it doesn't grow all the way. It only grows 2 blocks. So if it gets stuck above the observer, or if it never gets to the observer, I'll never trigger and break. So the fix is just to have more, because theoretically the chance of that happening is pretty small. So I'd like to see if I can get that going. Probably as one of the first things on this server as well, well, it's not server but world, is getting a working kelp farm, so that way I don't have to sit there and use coal all the time, because coal is pretty expensive. Well, I shouldn't say pretty expensive, but it can be expensive when you don't go mining often. And the objective is to not go mining often. I'd like to play the world, play the game actually, and not sit here and like just screw around and not be productive, you know? It's kind of what I am struggling with. So I think for the first episode on the multiplayer server, we'll probably just start creating a bunch of farms. I didn't record any of my early game. Kind of wish I did. Maybe for next season. But right now, I need to really worry about just getting resources on that server and, you know, eventually build some pretty crazy things. My current base there is pretty cool. I went for a deep slate and mangroves, mangrove log. So it's like a black and red color palette, which is pretty cool. If I get some nether wart, I'll probably start throwing that in there a little bit. And really starting to like spruce things up. But I really do want to try to see how long I can push this and keep episodes pumping out. I've tried committing to it before, and then I can't, and then I give up, and then I just go, hey, what am I doing? So we're gonna try to see how long you can push this out. I don't know. Maybe this does something. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just, hey, you're talking to yourself for a half hour every day, and nobody's watching. You never know. Maybe people watch. I hope. I mean, that's ultimately what the point of recording is, right? alas, you know, just trying things out, seeing how things go. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, I did it and got experience doing it. Um, I guess that's what the saying is. Oh, this is gonna break before. Yeah. Okay, we got some iron. I think we are getting there. Definitely in a much better spot. But we still need to figure out the bed situation and the food situation. And I'd like to finish with having a bed, if I can. We just got to find some sheep. Luckily for us, this is pretty close to 0, 0. So actually knowing the home coordinates is going to be very nice. Let's throw that in here. Get that going. I don't need that. Don't. Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. That can go here. I need that. And then I need a wooden shield. I always forget how to craft them. That's because they weren't in the game when I started. This is bad that I don't even know them. Oh, cool. It's literally just a piece of iron. One here. And like this. Whoops. Shield. No achievement. Whoops. Wait, maybe it's because I didn't make a wooden sword first. Hello? Oh, I need to protect myself with a piece of iron armor first. Okay, boot. It's the cheapest one, right? And now if I... Okay, that didn't do anything. Whoops. We'll get the achievement. And that is my end goal achievement, is to get every single achievement in the game in this series. So we're gonna do quite literally everything in here. Okay. Well, now I need to go get more iron. That didn't really work out, did it? Whoops. All right. Make this again. And we go back down here. This food situation's making me a little bit nervous. Oh, you know what? I could probably get some fish because they spawn as mobs now. If I'm not mistaken, I could just go in the water and we should be able to find some. Yep. Right here. Come here, fishies. Oh, come here. Ugh. So hard to kill. And then what we are going to do is grab one of these, and one of these, one of these. That way we have some free things to cook with. Okay. And to start this, you just throw that in there. And I believe we need 2 to get started because you need to make a full block. Oh, look at this. This is growing already. these. Whoops. I haven't heard of the old Minecraft music in years, man. It's just super nostalgic. So now you get dried kelp, and then what you do is you bundle it, and then it becomes a fuel source, which is like super, super nice. It just takes forever. Maybe we can get a second furnace going. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard. Cobblestone down here, diorite, dirt. Let's do that for now. I like keeping my chest sorted if I can. There we go. And now if we make a block of dried kelp, you can throw that in the furnace to cook everything else. What I am going to do is throw one more in here. Just let that go. I know it's a waste for just one, but I want to get that going as soon as I can. And we only have one more night cycle before we have phantoms start spawning. So we do need to get a bed as soon as we can. It is a little bit stressful when you're playing on hard because you can start dying in a loop really, really, really quickly. Let me create some more pickaxes, torches. And we're gonna throw that in there, and we're gonna try to get some more iron as soon as we can. Oh, I can't wait until we have an iron farm. The day that happens, I'm going to run a bunch of laps. I'm gonna be very happy. Strip mining has just been the absolute bane of my existence for the last month because of the server, and now doing it for survival, and then possibly again for modded when I do start up that series. Which I don't think I'm going to start up a modded series for a little bit here. I want to give myself some time. Well, so we can use that to get shears. I'm fine not going crazy mining. Let's get this. This is right here. Cool. Up we go. And I hear a zombie. Probably underground, though. Alright, cool. And you still got some heat in you. So you're going to go, and we got some kelp. And what we're going to do is throw that in here, and we'll grab more dried kelp, or kelp for the morning. And I should have enough for a shear now. Cool. Alright, I think we can go and try to find... we'll go now. I was thinking about waiting until the morning, but I want to get it going before it starts becoming an issue. And I see a creeper already. No, sir, do not blow up, please. Oh, shit. There we go. There's a spider over there. There's a zombie there. Another creeper over there. Okay. Dude, the amount of creepers. Jeez. Let's see if I can just get by. Can you not blow up, please? Oh, that's not good. And there's a skeleton shooting at me now. The chicken. Ow. Well, that's okay. The sheep here, so there's got to be some more nearby, hopefully. There's a cow there. Oh, come on. And we only got one block from that sheep, too. All right. All right. Can we find any more sheep? That is the one thing I am kind of not liking. Whoops, there's a sheep. I don't like that I don't have a mini map because I used to use them to find out where everything was. And not relying on them makes the game feel a little bit harder. All right. Now we're going to go back, make a bed, and then we're good for the night. And actually kind of having this island's kind of sick. Not gonna lie. It's been a while since I've done a little island base. Come here, you little fish. Oh, so hard to kill. And we'll make the bed. I need wood. It's in here. And we have a bed. We'll place the bed right here. And my respawn point has been set. So I think this is a good spot to end off the first episode. I want to thank you guys for watching through this entire thing. And if you plan on coming back for another video, definitely leave a nice little comment below. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It's very helpful. And it may actually encourage me to do this a little bit more. So, you want to help with encouragement? Press that button. I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.